Looking for IP information? Need some help to protect your creation? Want an idea of how much it will cost? Welcome to the Innovaccess website. For the first time, the national patent offices of all member states of the European Community, the European Patent Office, the World Intellectual Property Organization, and the Office for Harmonization of the Internal Market have joined together to make intellectual property information available online in a user-friendly way. This site will help you to understand and use IP tools to protect your creations and innovations. To reach this goal, many tools have been developed in an effort to simplify all approaches of the IP's world. First one will present you IP from a very large point of view so that you can understand the most important rules and goals of this subject. As you can see, this part has been divided in three main parts, starting from the basic question: why is intellectual property relevant for you? In this part, you will find lots of practical and strategic advice about enforcement that IP can bring to your innovation, such as licensing or competitor monitoring. Then, you will have to know how to develop this strategy using existing IP tools such as trademark, patent, or design. That's the aim of the how part. This section also contains an overview of non-official protection means such as secrecy. Finally, having a look at the cost part, you will have an idea of how costs that you will have to pay to obtain protection, but also what you will have to pay to keep this protection alive and to enforce your rights. This generic information is completed by the Protect Your Creation in your world part, which is a really specific part of Innovaccess, which contains information about all the European procedure updated by respective national offices. You will especially find detailed procedures for filing patents, trademark, design, or utility models, but also the costs linked to those procedures and all sorts of practice guides developed by each national office. The main specificity of Innovaccess is that you can very easily compare the procedure of different states just by changing the state you are looking for in the country selection menu. You can then very easily adapt your request to each country or compare costs to determine, for example, if you should file requests in 4 countries or use the European procedure. The uniqueness of the presentation really improves readability of information. After reading all this, I think you will be pleased to know that Innovaccess also contains some interactive tools, each having a specific goal and using your own information to answer your questions. The first one concerns the first question you should ask: how can you protect your creation? This tool will propose you a list of questions that you will have to answer and then give you specific answers using a large database. During the survey, you will be able to follow your clickstream with a synthetic list of questions you answered, helping you if you want to retry some previous answers or if you want to analyze other possibilities. Another tool is the cost tool, which will help you to simulate the cost of an international protection. To use this tool, you will only have to know what kind of protection you want to file and in which country you want to protect your creation. You can also check for a communitarian protection such as a European one and compare with the previous results. Whatever you find with this tool, never forget this is just an approximation. You will also find a tool helping you to use some very helpful databases for your searches. This tool works on the same base that the How Can You Protect Your Creation tool. Many questions and your corresponding answers. Finally, you will find some events, answers to specific questions, and temporary information on IP in the middle side bar. I hope you enjoyed this overview and look forward to seeing you soon in the Innovaccess website.